SUTV News, see how SHIP students are honoring those who serve.
And see how a new tattoo law may affect you.
It's all right now. A new and tentative general funding budget for 2014 is ready to be advertised in Shippensburg Township. On Saturday morning, supervisors voted and approved the spending and revenue projection. The new budget includes over $850,000 in spending alone, an increase of over $114,000 from 2013. However, the budget intends to have an estimated income of about $770,000, falling short about $73,000. The budget is funded mainly by earned income tax, annual local service tax, and real estate tax. The vote to adopt the new 2014 budget will take place in the meeting on December 7th. Tattoos are popular and easy to get. In fact, with no state regulation on tattoo artists, it may be a little too easy, but not anymore. The Body Art Establishment Regulation Act was passed to try to eliminate out-of-house artists. Sanitation is the biggest concern with these non-reputable tattooers. The new law requires state inspections to be done at all tattoo shops. This will help eliminate the average Joe from creating permanent mistakes. Reputable shops like Drop of Ink and Ship support the act.
Something put into place, you know, especially even if there's a fee behind it or making you take some kind of health test, you know, something to eliminate some of these people out here. It's really messing people up.
Next time, instead of saving that extra dollar and getting ink at someone's house, go to a tattoo shop where you know it's clean.
Over 240 veterans from all branches of the military have significant presence here on Shippensburg campus. Earlier today, students had the opportunity to sign cards for veterans who are patients in Lebanon Valley Veterans Hospital in recognition of Veterans Day. One student wanted to sign a card for a veteran he doesn't even know.
Well, both my grandfathers were veterans, and also I have a neighbor who's a veteran, and he's currently in the VA hospital too. So.
The event was hosted in the Cub by the Student Veterans of America, a nationwide organization that provides a social outlet for veterans and helps them adapt to life on campus. The SVA hosts a variety of activities here on campus and in the community. Armistice Day has evolved over the years to what we know as Veterans Day. Armistice Day was when the fighting of World War I temporarily stopped on the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month until a final peace treaty could be decided. In 1954, Veterans Day was set aside to honor all veterans of all wars. To honor Veterans Day, SHIP ROTC is hosting a ceremony at noon in front of the Cub.
The more people are there, the more kind of thanks and recognition we're giving our vets, because there are quite a few on campus, and who are really kind of deserving of the day of recognition. But
all students are invited to attend. The Shippensburg Veterans Day Parade is this Sunday at 2 p.m. Veterans from all conflicts may either walk or choose to ride in a provided car. The parade will form along East King Street between Prince and Washington at 1:30. If it rains, the parade will be canceled. For more information about the lineup, visit the Shippensburg News Chronicle website. Coming up on SUTV News, see what campus group is helping to feed the hungry this holiday season.
It's coming up next.
Caused controversy among some customers because of a new ornament that changes the words of an old Christmas carol. It changed the lyrics from gay apparel to fun apparel in the song Deck the Halls.
This is a long time historical song, and the meaning doesn't totally need to be changed. But then the more I kind of thought about it, the more I was kind of offended.
And so were some people on social networks. One critic on Facebook said they would never go to Hallmark again. Dr. Clement says there's a message behind this word change.
Remove this word from a traditional song because we don't want to be associated with that kind of person. And I think when you're doing that kind of thing, that's homophobia.
But others believe the lyric switch was a good thing.
I think it's a move in the right direction to try to instead of isolating people, make people feel welcome in the holiday.
After defending it, Hallmark now says they realized they shouldn't have changed the lyric. Employees from a local Hallmark had no comment. From SUTV News, I'm Bo Wilson.
The Thanksgiving feast, and one Shippensburg student group is helping to ensure all have plenty to eat for the holidays.
Is to help families for the Thanksgiving holiday who can't afford to purchase Thanksgiving items.
Jetta and other club members have helped hundreds of families over the past few years. Last year they fed 300 families.
This year we're trying to feed as many as 350 families to as many as possibly as we can. We want to keep trying to build it up more.
Now they've teamed up with University Grill for a fundraiser this Friday.
We're happy to help a good cause, especially something like this particularly.
U Grill will be donating 10% of every bill presenting this flyer.
It's a good cause. Bring your friend, tell your friend to bring your friend. Have fun. Everybody likes U Grill. The food is good, the company is good, the environment is really family oriented but still like fun wise. So I think everybody should just come and help support Feed a Friend.
It's easy to help too with a flyer for food. Matt Von Rohr, SUTV.
The event is Friday, November 9th from 5 to 9. The wrestling team is volunteering at the Grace B. Laurels Elementary School this week. Priscilla Lucchese has more.
Seeing some kids have a good time and hopefully watching some of them maybe grow into something that they'd love to do in wrestling.
These student athletes headed back to elementary school not to learn their ABCs, but to serve a greater purpose.
I think it's a win-win situation. I think the wrestlers are getting an opportunity to work with young kids and develop their skill working with kids. And it's good for our kids because they get to see what life beyond elementary and high school is like.
The wrestling team hopes to inspire these young minds so they can one day lead a team to victory, or who knows, maybe lead the nation to peace. I'm Priscilla Lucchese, SUTV News.
If your athletic team is interested in volunteering their time for kids, contact the Grace B. Laurels Elementary School at 477-1612.
SHIP students and faculty will help preserve and restore coastline in Virginia. Dr. Sean Cornell, Associate Professor of Geography Earth Science, helped the CBFS get a $64,000 grant. The grant was from the of 2014. The grant will be used to support development of a living shoreline. On November 14th at 7:30 in Memorial Auditorium is the Proteus Lecture Series. Why the Bad Girl Always Gets the Last Laugh, How Sex, Power, and Humor Work Together is the topic. Dr. Gina Barreca, Professor of English at the University of Connecticut, will present the series. It is free and open to the public. So to come on SUTV News, Holly Harrar has this week's wacky weather.
And see what's buzzing with entertainment. Don't go away.
Every week, the Slate has a challenge where readers have a chance to win big. Sadie Tyrpin is here with more. Hey, Sadie.
In this week's edition of the Slate, look for a review of Eminem's new album, The Marshall Mathers LP2, and an article on a Shippensburg student becoming mayor of Chambersburg. Along with these stories, check out the weekly Get the Most Bang for Your Buck challenge. Complete these weekly challenges and be entered to win gift card prizes. Keep up with the Slate online at theslateonline.com. If you are interested in writing for the Slate, email addresses for section editors can be found on our website. Contact the editors directly to get started. As always, like the Slate on Facebook and follow the Slate on Twitter for more daily updates. Now let's see what's up with Mother Nature this week. Hey, Holly.
Thanks, Sadie. Well, it sure is nice to see the rain clear out today, leaving a brisk autumn breeze for this afternoon. Tonight, temperatures dip into the low 30s with partly cloudy skies. Mild winds coming in from the west at 8 to 14 miles per hour as well. Tomorrow, we can expect lots of sunshine with a high reaching 48 degrees with winds out of the northwest at 9 to 14 miles per hour. Our 5-day shows some promising conditions for the upcoming week. For Saturday, mostly sunny skies with a high of 53 degrees for the day. Sunday, we can expect sunshine again with a high of 54. On Monday, a beautiful day to show respect to our veterans. We can expect sunny skies with a high near 53 for the day. And finally, for Tuesday, we'll see partly sunny skies with a high of 50 degrees. Now let's hand it over to Leah with the latest in entertainment. Hey, Aliyah.
Welcome to another week of entertainment. It's the first week of the new month, and you know it's time to get into all those new movies, music, and video games. First on our list is movies. Thor: The Dark World comes out November 8th. A review on Rotten Tomatoes states, Thor fights to restore order across the cosmos, but an ancient race led by the vengeful Malekith returns to plunge the universe back into darkness. He then has to embark on his most trying journey yet to risk it all to save us. Nebraska comes out on November 15th. It's a story of an older man who thinks he's won the lottery and ropes his son into helping him claim his prize in Nebraska. It's a tale of father and son bonding, trust, and chance. The Hunger Games: Catching Fire comes out November 22nd. A post from IMDb recalls Katniss Everdeen and Peeta Mellick become targets of the Capitol after their victory in the 74th Hunger Games sparks a rebellion in the districts of Panem. Next up, new music for this month. Eminem's new album, The Marshall Mathers LP 2, dropped November 5th. It's the #1 album on iTunes right now, so be sure to check it out. Lady Gaga's album Art Pop comes out November 11th. Songs such as Do What You Want and Applause brings this album sound back to the original Gaga sound we all love. It's already 3rd on the pre-orders list. On November 19th, Chris Brown is coming out with his 5-song single X. Brown said he wanted to put that classic essence of R&B and soul with the new age of music now. And this one, with the lead being Fine China, it's sure to be a good one. Next up is all those video game releases. Assassin's Creed Black Flag, Battlefield 4, and Call of Duty Ghosts were the big releases this past week, but we have more to come throughout the month. PlayStation 4 is coming out with the 15th and Xbox One and Zelda. A Link Between Worlds for Nintendo 3DS comes out the 22nd. With new games and systems, November is a month for gamers. Since all the anticipated movies aren't here yet, you might want to check out a play here on campus put on by SHIP students. Bo Wilson has more.
If you want to have a good laugh, then come see Act the Lady tonight in Memorial Auditorium at 7:30 p.m. The play dates back to the 1920s during Prohibition in a small town called Wattlesburg.
The language is funny, but it's also really rich in images, and it's just dense.
The actors are proud of their production, but throughout the play, they're forced out of their comfort zones.
Greta, my dearest darling, meet me this evening at midnight.
One of the challenges for me in the show, I play and sing the accordion. So I've never played the accordion before.
She got very good.
I had to learn.
The costumes aren't simple either.
So it's really tough to get out of one set of clothes into another one really quick to get back on stage. That's probably the biggest challenge.
And yet another big challenge for men in the play is suggested in the title, acting like a lady.
I've spent 20 years as a guy, so it's been a crash course on learning how to act a lady.
How to walk, talk, act, very delicate.
Not to mention, it's a play within a play, so the actors have to master more than one character. But they were still able to put it all together.
I hope people will take a chance and come out and see a play that they really have never heard about before. Yeah, thank you.
If you missed it tonight, you can catch the performance Friday and Saturday at 7:30 or Sunday at 2. Actors encourage people to get their tickets online at ship.ticketleap.com because there are limited seats due to the audience being on stage. Tickets are $8 online and $10 at the door. From SUTV News, I'm Bo Wilson.
Thanks, Bo. I'll be sure to check out the show. The Shippensburg Chapel Series presents clarinetist Michael Hoover and classical guitarist Candace Mowbray will perform modern works with influence from jazz, the world styles on November 9th in Old Main Chapel. Greek Life highlights the frat Kappa Alpha Psi this week. Their upcoming events for the remainder of the week are midnight basketball tomorrow night from 12 to 2 and Saturday a Kappa Cabaret from 7 to 9 in the Tuscarora Room. After the dinner is a party in Henderson Gym from 10 to 2. Both events are $5. That's it for entertainment this week, everybody. Make sure to keep up with us online at SUTV.com and click on the entertainment tab. I'm Aliyah Smith, back to you guys at the desk.
Coming up, Kyle Toomey has volleyball highlights.
Sports is next.
Welcome back to SUTV News. Kyle Toomey joins us now for sports.
What's going on in the sports world, Kyle?
Well, we got volleyball highlights and we got two teams playing in the championship rounds. So what do you say we get to it?
Take it away.
Last game, the Red Raiders did something they haven't done since the 90s. Jillian Dolan has more.
After a loss to the undefeated Westchester, Ship football needed to get its swagger back. And what better place to do it than in Bloomsburg?
It was a hard loss for us here at home. For them to turn around in 5 days and play again another nationally ranked team and be able to perform as well as they did, my hat goes off to our players and our coaching staff.
The Red Raiders put more than just a W in the win column last week. It was the first time in almost 20 years that Ship has defeated Bloomsburg 3 times in a row. Zach Zulli was also named Eastern Conference Division Player of the Week.
I'm not really trying to worry about the stats as much as possible. We had a great game. We were clicking. Everything was happening. People were catching the balls. I mean, it's not even me. It's the whole team, and it was a great game.
And a team effort Bloomsburg couldn't contain. Jillian Dolan, SUTV Sports.
The Red Raiders travel to Cheney to battle the Wolves this weekend. Volleyball's first time facing Millersville this season was successful. The Raiders look to have a repeat performance Tuesday. Chris Eckstein has highlights.
The Raiders exhibit resourcefulness, service, and sportsmanship against Millersville Tuesday night. Jill Edwards provides service here, 3 service aces on the night for her. Raiders pouring it on early. Enter resourcefulness, boundaries, a fine resource. Sometimes you just have to let it go. It never hurts the Raiders having Sam Edwards either. Here, Sam saves the slam, but still takes the glam. Placement over power. After 2 sets, it's Raiders 2, Marauders 0. Everyone gets a drink and regroups before trying to finish off Millersville. Here again, Edwards. This time Jill turns it up, and it's too much for Millersville. Coach P takes note she has over 200 career wins. She's a resource. Ship's still thriving here, and like building a house of Legos, blocks get it done. Eventually, Ship ends it in 3 straight sets. Jill and Sam Edwards combine for 20 of the team's 34 kills, and that's 3 straight wins for the Raiders. And cue the sportsmanship as the ladies shake hands. Chris Eckstein, SUTV Sports.
The Raiders' next 3 matches will be at home. They only have 5 matches left this season. Women's soccer entered Tuesday in unfamiliar territory. The Raiders are playing in their first PSAC tournament in school history. Shippensburg defeated Edinburgh 5-4 in a penalty kick shootout on Tuesday. The number 5 Raiders will take on number 1 California PA tomorrow in the PSAC semifinals at 11 a.m. from the Vulcans Phillipsburg soccer facility. The winner will go on to the PSAC championship against the winner of Gannon and Westchester. The championship will be played on Moynette Saturday. Number 1 field hockey will host the PSAC championship from Robb Sports Complex this weekend. The 17-0 Raiders are only one of 2 undefeated teams in the country. Ship will battle number 4 Bloomsburg at 1 tomorrow for the first of 2 semifinal games. At 3:30, number 2 Millersville and number 3 Westchester will go head-to-head. The winners of these semifinals will play in the championship at 2:30 on Saturday. Now with highlights from previous football game, Lindsay Barner.
The nationally ranked Huskies of Bloomsburg University on Halloween. The first quarter remained scoreless. We pick it up in the second quarter. Shippensburg with the ball on the Bloomsburg 31-yard line. Quarterback Zach Zulli drops back in the pocket and launches it into the arms of wide receiver Trevor Harmon for the touchdown. Ship leads 6-0. 2:31 left in the second. Zulli drops back again, pump fakes, then completes an 84-yard pass to wide receiver Sheldon Mayer, who stays on his feet and finds the end zone. The Red Raiders lead the Huskies 13-0 at halftime. Bloomsburg has the ball to start the third quarter, and Ship's defense holds them to a field goal, and it's good by Dan Fisher. Ship leads by 10. Zulli, with all the time in the pocket, finds Harmon on the edge of the end zone for a touchdown. Ship up 20-3. Bloomsburg answers 53 seconds later with an 8-yard run by running back Franklin Cuite, Bloom down by 10. Still in the third quarter, Zulli, scrambling in the pocket, nearly gets sacked and finds Mayer wide open for a 75-yard touchdown pass. Ship extends their lead to 17. On Ship's next drive, Zulli hands the ball off to running back Blair Brooks. Brooks passes the ball back to Zulli, and Zulli completes a 38-yard pass to Harmon. Ship goes on to upset the nationally ranked Bloomsburg Huskies 34-18. From a wet and windy Bloomsburg, I'm Lindsay Barna, SUTV Sports.
Ship is now 6-3 on the season. Well, there's a lot of athletics going on this weekend, and we wish them all the best.
Thank you, Kyle.
Yes, we do. All right, that's it for SUTV News. I'm Arden Campbell.
And I'm Mariana Boguski.
SUTV has gone social. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Vine, and Instagram.
Thanks for joining us. We have a sneak peek at Second Look airing after news next week. We'll see you next time.
We've looked with you at Senate Bill 349, banning underage tanning, and Finding the Balance, parenting as a college student. Now Second Look is back, and we're pushing the envelope with a controversial topic, the underrepresentation of non-whites in the news. Or not. Join me, Leah Yalan, right here next Thursday after SUTV News.